Good evening, ladies and gents, dames and gentlemen, if you will. I find myself here, coming to you all, in a time of great tumultuousness, conflict, arguments, picking one side versus another side versus another side. And I felt the need to come to you, sitting by my fire, in order to come to you with a message, the importance of unity, of strength, in joining as one, and not in division, being separate from one another, arguing that perhaps the person deciding on which comic covers should get the crown should perhaps go jump in a ditch because you disagree with his decision, or, in whatever hypothetical governing body makes those decisions, we'll say. Perhaps a live studio audience. Anywho, we started our venture into choosing a crown, and we had a pretty consistent favorite. It was had by Minky Woodcock, A Girl Named Cthulhu, #1 sketch variant. It was a lovely, lovely cover that just brought the comics community as one people, strong, united. It was clear for 3 weeks that it was obviously going to keep the crown. We then had a couple backs and forths, we'll say. Poison Ivy by Jenny Frison, #27, held for a couple weeks. And the last couple, first Peach Shimoko takes it from her with Moon Knight, Fist of Khonshu, #2, variant cover. And then, what's brought us to now, Frankenstein, #4, Jenny Frison variant. A lovely cover by all opinions. However, it has sowed dissent among the Starry Bandit viewers, both online and in person, we'll say. And I feel like we just needed this fireside chat to be able to move forward, to refuse the enticement of threat or division. Instead, what we need is one cover to unite us all as people in this holiday season. And by George, I think we may have found it. However, I will let the live studio audience decide. And in the meantime, we shall sit, wait, together, by the fire, and enjoy one another's company as we sit and watch Week 10 of Starry Bandit Comics Top 3 New Comic Book Covers of the Week. Enjoy. Thanks, SBR. I hope you all enjoyed that fireside chat. I know I feel a lot more calm, a lot more united, ready to take on this week and see where we come out. Who knows? Maybe we could end up with more Descent, as SBR just told us. But I think not. I think we may have some good news here for everybody. So, without further ado, I want to get right into our top 3 new comic book covers of the week. Welcome. Alright. Now, I'm going to start off this video. Don't turn it off. But it wasn't the strongest week for comic book covers, in my opinion. Now, part of that may be that we got less comics this week because of a closure of a Diamond Publishing facility warehouse, which has delayed some of their comics being sent. So, who knows? Maybe we would have had another candidate in there. But you know what? That's okay. It's just the top 3 covers. It's not that it has to be every cover is a banger. You know, we love to see that, but it's not always the case. However, please stay tuned for number 1. All right, let's start off with issue number 3. Thought you were going to see it first. Top 3 new comic book cover of the week this week is The Avengers number 21, Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection variant by Bendis, highlighting one of our favorite characters, Storm. I just feel like I want to do the voice since I still have the fire over here, but this cover, simple, elegant, perfectly shaded, just a wonderful cover. So again, it's a great cover. Maybe not a banger. That's okay. It's a wonderful cover. Now, Bendis did a number of comics in this series. There's a Wolverine, I think a Cyclops in there. I saw a couple others. All very nice, but this one is my favorite for sure. Alright, so Storm on Avengers, number 21, Marvel vs. Capcom variant by Bendis. Okay, number 3. Next up. After 3 comes 2. Number 2 comic book cover of the week is another lovely cover. Might I say simple and elegant again? The Ultimates number 7 variant edition by Miguel Mercado. Now this one, I'm going to zoom in a little bit. I love the detail and how it's colored. All the characters in this gold tint, dreamlike almost. Just, again, it's a great cover. Honestly, when I picked it, I just thought, oh, that was cool. You know, there's some similar covers on the Ultimates issues thus far. But, you know, I like kind of a different take with the colors. And in person, it looks even better than it did on the previous website. So, we have Miguel Mercado coming in with number 2. Next. Number 1, top new comic book cover of the week. Alright. Now, you know what? I'm not going to say anything. I think SBR said it just great enough himself. Number 1 issue. fire's appropriate, because this cover is smoldering. No surprise. It's a Jenny Frison cover. Poison Ivy, number 28. Jenny Frison variant. Now, you might remember, if you've watched her previous episodes, Jenny Frison has already won a number 1 issue and a crown with a Poison Ivy issue. In fact, Poison Ivy number 27, which honestly had a lot of similar themes. Okay. However, the coloring, it was yellow, orange, green. Honestly, I kind of felt like my jaw dropped a little bit with this issue. At the moment, I have my favorite issue of the year up on the wall. You got the Spider-Gwen, number 1, framed. There it is. By Jenny Frison. I don't know, this one has the chance to make it up on the wall. I don't know. I mean, not to mention it looks great with the color of my room. But, I mean, I'm just going to do a slow pan, I think, at this point. Honestly, I mean, the drawing, as always, is exquisite. Spot on. Detailed. But really what puts this one over the hump for me is the coloring. As, I mean, always, Jenny Frison's faces, hair are just beautiful. The soft touch, the hard lines, it's just fantastic. Now, this is clearly the number 1 issue of the week. I think the real question is, will SBR be right that this is a comic that can unite us all? Let's look at last week's number 1 comic, which happened to take the crown. It was Frankenstein number 4. Jenny Frison variant. Gorgeous. Love it. Frankenstein's one of my favorite characters. But again, may have been a little bit controversial on the internets, and perhaps in my house. But that's okay. Because Frankenstein must have known that we'd have Poison Ivy coming very soon. Now, let's take it to the live studio audience to decide who gets the crown this week. Will it be Frankenstein number 4, Jenny Frison variant? Cricket, cricket. Hello? Sorry, with the studio lights, it's hard to see if anyone is even still here. Let's go to Poison Ivy number 28, Jenny Frison variant from this week. Live studio audience. Oh yeah, wow, I think for the first time, we're not even going to ask for a second opinion. New crown winner. Poison Ivy number 28, Jenny Frison variant. And the purple, lavender, blue, blue-green shades is clearly the winner. Congratulations, Jenny Frison. You've stolen the crown from Jenny Frison, who stole the crown from Jenny Frison with Poison Ivy number 27. Well, I hope this has all been an exercise in unity and getting together, and that we can all move forward as a Starry Bandit community and say, "Hail Jenny Frison, thank you for saving us all." And with that, I bid you adieu. Have a great weekend, friends.